What's up, people? Zach Attack here, bringing another reaction video to Boruto, Season 1, Episode 8. Last thing that happened was that dark purple apparition stuff controlled another person, and they went after one of the other students. This guy was possessed and started going after another person about how much they liked them or something like that. So they had to fight to get this purple apparition, because he went too far after it came to a certain point. Started being all really weird. So they had to fight this guy to get that purple stuff out of him. But they still don't know who it's from. And then Mizuki a little bit is kind of being strange himself. Like, keeps talking about, oh, I'm going to investigate this. But why does Boruto have this? Why is he the only one that can see it? You know, some weird stuff. He's being weird himself. But let's get into this episode and see what happens. I was about to be mad and be like, why? Gotta go black. That one kid's staring while the other one's just eating popcorn.
No one's coming to save you.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm gonna save you no matter what happens. Just trust me, okay?
Enough! Shut up, you damn brat!
I'm like, geez, don't punch a child. Hope you die.
The wind carries the cries of the weak. My eye throbs, imploring me to protect the powerless. Just who the hell are you? I am the ninja, evil jammer Kagemasa. What? Kagemasa? Liar! Kagemasa is long dead! That was merely part of my evil
One of those superhero movies.
What? Hey, kid. If you want someone to trust in what you're trying to do, there's only one option for you.
There is? What is it?
That's enough! Kill this guy! The evil eye! Prove your words with actions.
Somebody really have an eye that's like that for real? Or is that just part of the whole movie thing? Special effects thing? If that's the case, okay, never mind.
My eye binds everything and destroys the evil it sees. Also, it's a benevolent eye that spares hostages.
What? Okay.
A ninja, Kagemasa. People call him a hero, but he lives in the shadows of history and continues to fight, all the while keeping his true identity hidden.
Alright.
Wasn't Kagemasa
I don't know if I would be a
amazing?
fan of that hero movie.
You can learn
I
a
don't
lot
think I
from his
would.
taijutsu.
What, really? Didn't you think it was kind of skimpy? Skimpy? What exactly didn't you like about it then, Boruto? Well, mostly
weird.
Kagemasa himself.
Weird ass.
But also, why does it even
It's just
matter
me, but it was
if
a
people
weird
trust you or not? And besides, the guy was
hero.
just weak. What could he really do to help anybody? It was just so unbelievable.
And yet you couldn't even take your eyes off him.
I wouldn't be shocked if that's true.
I agree. In reality, a ninja's life isn't that easy. Look at Lord Hokage.
You guys only know about my dad's good side.
So was Lord Hokage totally cool like the ninja in the movie?
Huh?
I mean, he was a hero during the Great Ninja War, right? So he must be really cool and together when he's at home.
No, my dad isn't anything close to that. He oversleeps, he puts his shoes on the wrong way. I mean, who does that? He's nothing like that guy.
What?
Like the other day, Mom
He used
told
to
me
be like that when he was
change
younger.
of clothes.
Oh, hey, it's you. You can just leave all that there.
Okay.
He's really uncool.
Oh, shit.
Isn't that always the way? It just doesn't usually work out that the hero's cool in real life.
Oh man.
I get where Iwabe's coming from about cool ninja. But real life just
I got scared
isn't
for a
like
minute,
that.
guys. I thought somebody
If the
showed
enemy
up and it scared the hell out of me when they got their damn brights
It'd be
on.
so much easier.
Well, I guess we'll just have to hang in there until we know what's
No
really
reason
going
to have the
on.
brights on,
Stay
dumbass,
quiet.
when the fucking sun's
And
up.
besides, you're the
God, I
only
hate
one
when
who
people
can
do
see
that crap
that
to have their
shadow.
damn lights on.
It seems like the problem is spreading.
Yeah, It's starting to happen outside the academy now.
I gotta
Do
sneeze.
you
Hold
think
on.
it's okay that we're looking into it by ourselves?
Who knows? But if you're worried about it, talk to Lord Hokage.
I can't, you know? I just don't want to depend on Dad and his friends.
All right, fine. But do you have any idea how to find out what or where that shadow is? I'm happy to help you, but we've got to figure out what we need to do. See ya!
Shadow clone jutsu!
Okay.
I say that
do
four
what?
heads are better than one. Now, let's try to figure out what's been going on. First, there was that incident with Denki. It was the morning of the entrance ceremony, and I saw that shadow around him, so I followed him. And then, the train went out of control.
Yep.
That was a really close call. You're way too rough on us clones, you know that? I couldn't help it. There wasn't any other way. Didn't Denki's shadow disappear after you guys talked? That's what happened, all right. But with Metal, you had to knock him out. And it was the same with that delinquent and the repairman. But with that guy Magire, it was just the same as what happened with Denki. Does that mean those guys were different from Metal somehow? Doubt it. They all acted equally weird after the shadow possessed them. But with Metal and the others, knocking them out or some kind of impact
You
is
better
weird.
turn off your lights.
But
Jesus
all
Christ.
of them acted
Holy
creepy
cow,
and violent,
people.
like the
If you were
shadow
here and
affected
saw
their
this
emotions.
brightness crap.
Plus,
Turn off
judging
the
by
lights
how
next
even
time.
Shino-sensei became possessed, it doesn't seem to matter if someone is skilled or not. I'm just glad Mitsuki was around when that happened. Do you think that shadow could be chakra? I don't know. But for a moment, you
I can
saw
believe it.
something that looked like a monster, right? Yeah, I thought I did. And chakra doesn't actually do stuff like that. But the fact is that after the shadow
True.
disappears, so does the chakra.
But I think in Naruto's Shippuden, Naruto in general,
So how
throughout
come
their
I'm the
series, I
only one
think
who
there's
can
been
see
some
it
chakra.
then?
Well, look, Naruto's did actually.
A hallucination?
When they had
Why
the
would I be
one for the
hallucinating, you know?
bridge
Whoa,
builder
calm
one.
down. There's no proof of that.
And Naruto,
Yeah, I know.
his
You saw it
chakra
clearly,
turned
so it
into the
must have been
Nine-Tails
real.
Fox's face.
Man, this is so confusing. We can't solve this by ourselves.
So it's possible.
Maybe we should talk to Dad. What, at this point? That's so uncool. Well, at this point is where we are. I don't want to just leave this to Dad and all the sensei. This is about Denki and the others. I can't forgive anybody who would do that to them. Yeah, that's true. Plus, if I tell Dad about all this, he'll just say that we're kids and tell us to stay out of it. And I don't want that. I want to
wouldn't
make
be shocked
reparations
if that's
to my
true.
friends pay. And I want to do it with my own hands. Yeah, that's for sure. That's all the more reason why we have to find out why we're the only ones who can see it.
Your mom's like a princess from the Hyuga clan, right? So maybe you just awakened that thing.
The Byakugan, huh?
Thank you. At least he said it
Byakugan,
too, because I accidentally
one
called
of
it
the
the
three
Shadow
great
Gun.
visual jutsu. Passed down through only the Hyuga clan, called the strongest in the leaf. The eye that sees through all.
How long have you been there?
This whole time. Judging by your look, I guess you suspected that.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Why not talk to her? Go and ask your mom about the Byakugan.
Yeah, but comparison to what she can do, since that's her kid, could mean that he can do a lot more than what, his mom can do.
Are you afraid?
Yeah, kinda.
But you seem like you're at a loss. Ultimately, I don't think this will go anywhere until you learn more about the Byakugan.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to ask. Except, if this eye isn't the Byakugan, and I'm wrong about it, so is this eye actually the Byakugan?
It has to be.
Does it really possess that kind of power?
Yeah.
Where am I?
Hella
I'm
dream.
talking to you through your dream.
What?
A dream? But who are you?
Boruto Uzumaki. The eye you possess is a star of hope against the approaching destruction.
Is this a guy that looks familiar?
The power of hope.
He looks like the dude that went after
You mean in
Hinata.
this eye?
No, I'm right. Hinata
That eye.
in the movie.
Shoulder the thing.
Looks like him. Did he really come back to like go after somebody else and that's their kid?
My hope is that your eye will guide you.
It has to be, dude. Like, look at the app. I don't even have to see his face, and I'm already seeing his apparition in his body. Yeah, no. I really think that's really the one that originally tried to marry Hinata. It'd be creepy.
A dream?
Or if he's the one that's causing those black apparitions. I wouldn't be shocked.
No way! Whoa! Seriously? For real?
In a sense, it kind of does have this way of like, instead of being white like the Bakugan, it's like a darker blue. Unless that's any different than what's going on. What?
Hi,
What are we doing here?
Himawari.
Let's stop.
My
Yeah, right.
destiny was revealed in a pearl gray colored nightmare.
Okay.
Okay, what now?
The stirring in the starry sky chased off the demons in my heart. No one can escape my Byakugan, the eye that unravels lies. You know.
Alright.
So that's it.
Let's
and
stop
we're
this.
investigating the places Shino visited and the people he came into contact with before he started acting strangely. Anyway, there are other cases too, involving people acting strange near the academy. There were signs that something unnatural had transpired with their chakra.
And all of this occurred with Boruto nearby?
As far as we can determine.
Who do you think the target could be?
Who knows? We can't say it's just a coincidence.
Sure,
but we
if it's
also
the guy
don't
that
know
I'm
the
thinking
motive
of,
for targeting
you will
Boruto.
recognize him once you see him.
So you don't think this is
Dude
about
that
going
originally
after
took
the
Hinata.
Hokage's son, then?
That would be a roundabout way to do it. Besides, he was just being nosy each time.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like something that he'd do. Anyway, I'll warn him.
Listen, just don't let it become a drag. Go easy on the kid.
Yeah, all right. I'll do that. Anyway, let's just keep going.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry.
You've been working too hard. Go home, get some rest before it becomes a drag.
Can the Hokage go home when they want to, or is there a certain point in time, like if you worked, that they can go home at?
Hey, welcome back. Oh, hi, Shikamaru. Thanks for walking him home.
No problem. I'm going now. You let your husband rest up.
Thanks for looking out for him.
What's that?
Boruto's been acting kind of strange.
I'm brighter
Okay.
than the light descending from the sky.
Let's just stop.
Darkness more
Let's stop.
dazzling
What
than
is
light.
going
I
on?
will envelop the world in darkness. That's nearly lethal and intoxicating. Infinitely ingenious and elegant, too. That is my truth. Please forgive me, goddess of destiny. My eye will steal
Daddy!
my protection faster than a
He's
runaway.
acting really weird.
Yeah, it sure seems that way.
Now it's time for Genesis.
Okay.
Dad, guess what? I awakened an awesome power.
Awakened an awesome power? What do you mean by that? Huh? Wait a minute, Boruto. You didn't steal the scroll of sealing or something like that, right?
Scroll of what? What's that?
It's a scroll that contains forbidden ninjutsu. And naturally, since
That's
they're
probably
forbidden,
not smart
all
to
of
tell
them are very
Boruto.
dangerous jutsu.
Never heard of it before. What's it got to do with me?
Well, you see, a long time ago, there was someone who wanted power fast, and so he stole the scroll of sealing.
What? That's horrible. Hey, don't lump me in with a guy like that.
Yeah, you're right. That guy was absolutely inexcusable. I'm sorry. Forget what I said just now, okay?
You figured out it's his,
Anyway, you said
Yep,
you'd
his
awaken
dad.
this awesome power.
The
So
one
what
that,
is it?
yeah.
It's the Byakugan.
What? Ordinarily, the Byakugan requires intense training before one can manifest it.
Is that really?
Is that really true? Well,
I
then I
forgot.
guess that I must really be a genius.
Could it?
What is it, Dad? What's wrong?
He does not
Like
seem...
Shikamaru just told you, you need a lot of training before you can use the Byakugan.
He had that look like there's a bad
To be
reason
honest,
why he
there's
can't be
something that I
having
know
that
better than anyone else.
now.
You haven't gone through that kind of training.
What's that mean? Are you trying to say that I'm just lying about this?
No, I'm not. There are cases like Himawari who've awakened it out of the blue. So we can't simply write off what you're saying. But then again,
I see. So in other words, you just don't trust me, is that it?
at the very least, there has to be some proof.
But I can see it!
Boruto. Please, Boruto. It's pointless to argue about this here. You have to go and talk to your grandfather. I'll contact him. I'm sure he will be able to tell if it's really the Byakugan or not.
I'll go to see Grandpa or
Right.
anyone else anywhere!
I bet. But he's probably talking to him right about now.
Anyway, I'm gonna go and talk to my grandpa about it. You just sit tight and wait for the good news. I'll get proof that my Byakugan's real, and I'll make my dad eat his words.
With the Byakugan, you can see the flow of chakra, can't you?
Yeah, I've heard that in battle you can also tell how your opponent's gonna move. And you can even see through walls. It'll be amazing if it's really the Byakugan. God, will you quit doing that already?
Right? Well, it's kind of like what a snake actually would do, just slither in. Kind of the same concept.
Oh man, I really can't deal with this place.
What is it that you can't deal with?
Is this...
Come here, you! I'm so glad to see you, Boruto!
Grandpa! Grandpa!
I thought he was scared of his grandpa when he showed an image at
Come
one
and give
point
me a
about
hug,
how he
Rory.
wanted to talk to somebody or something, and
so
it shows
happy
the
to
image of his
see
grandpa.
you.
Grandpa, come on!
Is this what his wife?
Yes, it's me, your grandpa!
I'm so glad you're here.
Father.
Oh,
Okay.
It sure has been a while.
Strange.
Father. Hanabi.
You just saw what Father's like. There's no need to stand on formalities, Lord Hokage. Hey there, you two. It's me, your big sis.
Okay.
Ken, Pa. Ken, Pa.
Okay.
I'm glad that you came to me. This is about the Byakugan, isn't it?
Grandpa, I think I've been able to awaken my Byakugan, you know?
First, let me explain something. The Byakugan's Akeke Genkai passed through the Hyuga clan. As I'm sure you know, it's one of the special ninjutsu that only those with Hyuga blood are able to inherit.
Yep.
However, not every member of the Hyuga clan can awaken it.
Oh,
Even then,
I thought all of them
everyone who
can.
awakens it is able to master it.
Oh, wow. I thought every single one of them
Byakugan is a
can.
shinobi jutsu. Ordinarily, one cannot awaken it without undergoing intense training and a lot of practice.
You need a lot of training before you can use the Byakugan. And to be honest, there's something that I know better than anyone else. You haven't gone through that kind of training.
When you use your Byakugan, you'll become aware of this. It will become completely apparent, not only to you, but also to those around you. However, in this situation, I can't tell if you truly have the power of the Byakugan or not. Therefore, let's test it. Come on outside.
What does that have to do? What going outside have to? I'm confused.
I shall personally be your opponent.
Oh, okay, it's that type of thing. I was so confused on what going outside really has to do with waking up his Bakugan thing, supposedly. Well, so based off that, so he has to go through intense training, meaning that he hasn't really done that. So he woken it just by based out of luck, pretty much. Unless it's not the Bakugan and it's like called something else. And then the one dude that originally went after Hinata showed up, because I can tell by that image, even though it doesn't show his face figure, but by that image alone, it's like you can tell who that is. But it's like so I don't really think when he fights his grandpa that he's gonna really awaken it at that point. I really don't. I'm not sure what he has to do to awaken it. We don't actually know yet, but I don't think he's gonna wake it in time, you know, while he's fighting his grandpa. I don't think he's gonna wake it up. And then once he leaves from the Hyuga village area and goes back to the Leaf, he's gonna end up waking it up again for no reasons whatsoever. But anyways, I'll find more reaction videos. Peace. See you people next time.